Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here. Time to take a look at State's win over Louisiana Tech for homecoming. Big plays in the first half, 4 touchdown passes in the first half for Nick Fitzgerald. So plenty of offense and a little defense mixed in these highlights as well. Let's take a look. First play, he's going to read a couple defenders. The defensive end first, and then pull it, go RPO, flip it out there to the tight end, and now you're off and running. And that's a tight end that can really fly. So what I mean by reading it, first of all, going to leave that defensive end, that's La Tech's best player, unblocked, read him. If he stays out for some reason, that's going to be a give to the running back with zone blocking in front. But with him squeezing down inside, that means I'm going to pull it and the quarterback pulls. So that was the first read. The second is the next level defender on the RPO. If he runs with the tight end or drops there, quarterback has the option to keep and see if he can draw him up. With him up at number 2, now the read goes here, and that's how RPO works with the tight end involved, and you get a big play. This shows you the steps of the end a little more clearly. See how far down inside he goes, so it's obvious keep, read. Defender way upfield, so it's obvious now throw. There's a big reason why you're able to make big yards. Big play. Same type read in the red zone. Read number 1, he goes inside, pull, see number 2 up, throw, turns into a touchdown. Watch the defense now. They're going to swing the back out of the backfield, get him on the edge, look at State, close it down, and look who they are. If you go back and look, the 3 that are there to make the tackle are at 3 different levels. It's going to be inside Sweat with his hand down, middle linebacker Errol Thompson at number 2, and number 3 back here is Jonathan Abram, the safety, who's back there off the screen. Watch those 3 run it down. 1, 2, 3, end linebacker safety, because you're getting blocked out on the edge, and there they are to make the play. Really well done. Back on offense, going to wheel route with Dedrick Thomas off the hash in the slot, get him open against zone coverage, wide open in that void, makes one move and in the end zone. If you look at the pre-snap look from the defense, it doesn't necessarily give away that it's zone. It might even look like man with a safety on top. But then watch on the snap. What's happening is this corner for La Tech is bailing to go cover a deep third. The safety off screen is staying back up top, making it a 3 deep zone coverage. So, therefore, the man who lined up over Dedrick Thomas in the slot, his responsibility is to be that flat defender out here outside. Because of that, he knows that his eyes are on the quarterback, and when he sees pass, as soon as that route crosses his face, he's going to get frozen out here, not going to run with it, going to turn him loose. Protection allows for this to develop. You have a big play on the crosser, but when Fitzgerald's eyes are on that corner who flew out of there and stays to the inside on the hash with that vertical, now he's open. So you can see where the route was from the outside. He went into the hash. This corner ran and stayed inside the numbers, and that's what allowed for this big, huge open area to throw it in there. And that's who Thomas puts the move on. Kylan Hill going to swing it out of the backfield and get vertical. Quarterback reads the middle of the field, gives him a chance, and it's a phenomenal catch. He had some help getting free, at least past the first level of the defense. Looks like the linebacker is matched up on him in man-to-man. They're trying to run a man-free type of coverage. And so you get a pick route or a rub route right here from Stephen Guidry. Watch him go inside. He's purposely getting in the way with his route, but he's got his eyes now turning to look at the quarterback and instead of making it an illegal pick to force the contact. Maybe you could call that. But if you look, the defense actually recovers pretty well. But it's thrown right to the pylon. You can't put it in that bucket on the pylon any better than that. And that's just a phenomenal over-the-shoulder catch by a running back. Big shoulder pads, thick arms, and still able to haul that thing in over his shoulder like he's playing center field. Accuracy at quarterback, continuity in the route running, offensive line, winning the line of scrimmage. Defensively, State's just really good. Watch the middle linebacker Errol Thompson run this zone play down, sees it, get to the outside, pass the block of the center, gets there. A lot going on. Quarterback, I believe, is reading the backside end of the line of scrimmage. Normally right here, if that defensive end who's unblocked is flying down inside, he's going to keep. The reason he can't keep is because you're bringing the nickelback Landrews off the hash, rotating the safety down in coverage, and so he's forced to give going the other way. Now the center is pulling here, trying to filter through and pick up Errol Thompson coming from the backside as the lead is going to go play side linebacker. And right there, he just senses it, runs right through it, either going to pick up a hold or run through it and make the play. Here's Dantzler matched up in man-to-man to the wide side of the field. Going to shove him to the boundary and then defend the go route back shoulder. State lined up and pretty much went ahead and declared we're in man-to-man. Looks like he's coming off the edge, and he is, and so it's here, here, here. Safety playing center field. You're going to see him, Abram, come over and help. But on the snap, he doesn't go for the initial move, doesn't bite at all. It's a really good job to put his eyes, good eye discipline from the corner. Now he's going to turn and run with him, push him to the sideline. And when the ball's in the air, great instincts to know and see it, get his hand up, bat it away. Two-man route in the red zone. Jesse Jackson, the senior, going to double move to get himself some space on the slant. Fitzgerald drives it in there. What you've got is the potential to hit that corner route to the slot receiver in man-to-man on the edge. He kind of rolls that a little bit, and the defender jumps all over it. And now that he's created the throwing lane with two moves out here, the key is you have the arm strength to drive this in here accurately before the safety can come over and make a play. So it takes a lot of velocity on the football to get that in there. All right, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know about it. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Radio Wyatt. And also Facebook and YouTube, all the videos right there. Just type it in /Matt Wyatt Media. And thanks to Renaissance Bank for always sponsoring these videos. They love SEC football. So head on over to renaissancennation.com. Let them know, tell them thanks, tell them I sent you. All right, see you next time. See ya.